Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your March monthly reading. So let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Capricorn for the month of March. You have believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life and you will do exactly that. On the bottom is allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. All right, let's get the graffiti cards. We're going to get through these. Messages for Capricorn for the month of March. You have fanatic, obsessive, all in your face. Burnout, prolonged emotional, physical, and mental stress. And victim mentality, can't cope, won't cope, drama queen, and crybaby. This looks like someone is... What this looks like is someone is tired of someone feeling sorry for themselves or tired of hearing someone obsessively feeling sorry for themselves. So either you're the one feeling sorry for yourself or you're someone who's dealing with someone who is feeling sorry for themselves. Yeah, on the bottom is take several seats. Getting on your nerves, annoying as F. So yeah. What this seems like to me is someone is tired of listening to someone obsessively feel sorry for themselves. Okay. Let's get the what's the tea. We're going to get three of these for more context. Messages for Capricorn for the month of March. You have cyberbully. You're being bullied online, or they are, has suffered from it. So that could be literally what this is. A lot of times it just means it has to do with the internet. You have running. And inside scoop. A closer look, nosy, up in your business. On the bottom is looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. This seems like someone is trying to avoid the other. Specifically, like maybe over social media. What this seems like to me is that someone is very nosy in regards to someone else's life. Like say someone, the one dealing with this, posts something on social media about some kind of struggle they're going through, and it, for someone else in particular, it's like it's a competition to them. Then they have to override what's going on with someone as if what they're going through is worse. Like it's a competition. I feel like the one who's dealing with this is trying to, it doesn't necessarily have to be just over social media. This could be someone you deal with on a daily basis because someone's dealing with it enough to where it's getting annoying. For the one who's doing the thing here, it feels like a look at me, look at me. And they could do this with one person or they could do this with everyone. Like their problems are always worse than everyone else's. Okay. So let's get started with the tarot. We're going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Capricorn for the month of March. You have the Empress in reverse, Taurus Libra energy, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I heard that someone has FOMO, fear of missing out. This feels to me like someone who wants attention, and it feels more to me like they always want sympathy, like the oh bless your heart, your life is so hard, like they always want coddled or comforted because of something they're going through. But I feel like the reason it gets on whoever's dealing with this nerves or anyone's nerves is because someone always makes sure to take precedence over whatever anyone else is going through. This feels like it could be a coworker or like a friend. It could be family. It seems like it's a feminine energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be. The Empress in reverse, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Death, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Sun. There's always something going on with this person. But this section here is definitely fear of missing out. This person does this to be included, or I feel like it's just for attention. Death, Two of Wands in reverse, the Sun, the Star. Yeah. They want the attention. The Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands. This person, I feel like there's more going on here than what this person is doing. Like there's some kind of psychology behind why this person is doing what they're doing, because it's showing up like some of the things they say may not even be truth. They're doing this to either feel included or because they want the attention. But it's like there anytime a conversation is brought up, that this person is always one upping whoever is talking about something here. This could be just about everything. This is one of those people where even if you try to like them, they make it hard to like them because of their behavior. Tell me about the overall energy, Capricorn, for the month of March. Because they try to make it seem as though their problems are worse than whoever's is around. Mask, yeah, wearing a mask. That's what I'm talking about. This star is saying that this person wants attention. The star is like fame. They want attention, but they're wearing a mask in regards to how they're receiving that attention. A house is a literal home, family, stability, security. This person may be socially awkward. They may be trying to do this to be part of the group. Um Thief. Yeah. See? That's literally stealing something, stealing someone's trust, time, effort, energy, resources. But to me, this is like stealing the spotlight, or um, because this is a section where it's saying this person always has something going on. Like every conversation, there's something new that's happening, and what they're doing is stealing, taking away from whatever someone else is saying, and putting the focus on them. And I feel like the reason this is coming up in this reading is this feels like a coworker situation to me, or it could be friends or family. But if people do this from time to time, you notice it and you just go on about your day. But whenever this is anytime you're trying to have a conversation and this person's in the room, then they've got to be the focus of the attention. That's whenever it becomes a problem. And what I feel like is happening here is this person has some kind of social awkwardness to where they're trying to be a part of the group, and what they don't realize is they're really um, causing themselves to be pushed out of the group. Okay, so tell me about the first half of March for Capricorn. I have the King of Wands. Do I need to take the King of Wands? Is it upright? We have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Sun, Leo energy, and the Five of Swords. There's something, I'm telling you, there's something going on with this person. And I think immediately you can't see it. And what I mean is this person could like be on the spectrum somehow. This person is doesn't know how to they're socially awkward. That's all I can say. That's all I can. I'm feeling that this person wants to have friends or wants to make friends, but they don't know how to do that and make it seem comfortable. King of Wands, the Sun, Five of Swords. Let me just make sure I'm on the right track. Am I on the right track with this reading? Yes. This is just an odd reading to have. King of Cups in reverse. The Moon. Four Cups. Whenever I pulled out the Sun and the Moon, I heard, "You're not reading the room." And that's what I'm getting, is this person is unable to catch social cues. I don't know why I'm struggling to speak right now. Um, I'm telling you, I feel like this person is like autistic, something like that, and maybe people don't immediately recognize it. And this could be you. You could be the one who is the socially awkward person, but you could also be dealing with this person. So either it's indicating that if you're the one who's doing this, who's feeling socially awkward, there's an indication here of, trying to change perspectives on going how you go about having a conversation. But if this is you dealing with this person, it may be bringing this situation to light to say there's more going on to this person than what meets the eye. Um, Either way, it's indicating here that there's discontentment. There's the people around this person wants to turn away from them. Um, they're not reading the room. There's a feeling here of a lack of compassion, but I don't think anyone here is really at fault of anything at the moment. King of Cups in reverse, the Moon, Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. There's a lot of people showing up here. Using logic. The feeling I'm getting from this is someone who just wants to be a part of the group, and there's an indication here that from someone there needs to be some sort of understanding, because I feel like it almost feels like a group is bullying this person. Now maybe not to their face, um but this is like, well, how I'm picturing it is like whenever you're the nerd in school and everyone isn't necessarily bullying you, but they're not being very nice to you either, just because you're not part of the cool kids. That's what I'm getting here. And it's a lot of it has to do with, I feel like the people who are in this group just don't understand um, why this person is the way they are. Because what I feel like is this person is putting themselves out there to try to be a part of the group. And really what they're doing is only making it worse for themselves. But the problem here is there needs to be more understanding. I'm really not sure why this reading is coming out. I'm not understanding the purpose of this reading other than it really depends on which side of this situation you're on. If you're the one who is trying to um, be friends or try to be a part of a group, it's saying there needs to be a different approach in regards to how you conversate. But if this is coming from the side of you're in this group that is annoyed by this person, there may need to be a little bit of understanding, or that there is more than meets the eye when it comes to this person. Tell me about the first half of March for Capricorn. Key, getting answers. I feel like this is talking about having compassion. And the bear, this is an authority figure or a protective energy. And the house. House is a literal home, family, stability, security. Using logic. I just keep feeling like that whoever is treating someone or annoyed by someone, that I just feel like there needs to be compassion here. And what this feels like to me is in regards to the one who, or the ones who need to have compassion. The reason they don't have it is a lack of understanding. It's not necessarily, well, I mean, if someone's being mean or rude to someone, that's a problem in itself. No matter what, if there's something wrong with someone or not, that's still not right. But I feel like this group is under the assumption that this person is just like everyone else, and I don't know. Either there's a lack of empathy here, or it's just saying that there needs to be more compassion in regards to dealing with someone else. Tell me about the second half of March for Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Second half of March for Capricorn. Four of Swords. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups. What I'm picturing in my mind's eye, because I'm trying to figure out where this reading is like coming from. But what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like in the movies, how there's that one person in the group that is seeing how someone's being treated, and they're the ones that step away from the crowd and show empathy to the one who's different. And that's what I'm seeing here. And this is what this is saying: making the choice to separate yourself from something or someone and offer love or support. So this could be a situation where someone is in this group where they're not understanding that there needs to be empathy or compassion in regards to this person. It's indicating to me like if you have a different approach, that you could see this person in a totally different light. Um, Sometimes people come into your life to show you a different way or teach you a little lesson in life. Um, that's what this feels like to me. It's a situation of changing perspective on something. Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands. See, this is a new approach in regards to offering love or support. Four of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Hermit, Empress in reverse, and Two of Cups. This is about no longer causing division, or no longer causing division and joining forces. This has to do with, I don't know if this reading's going to resonate with anyone or not, but this has to do with discrimination or being discriminating. And it's saying it's saying to take the time to change perspective, look at things different, or have empathy or compassion for what someone may be dealing with. I feel like it's saying if someone was to take time to figure this person out, or see them more clearly, that it would change how someone or a group of people would see them. I feel like it's trying to indicate like the world's already a bad enough place. So let's try to have some empathy and compassion for those around us. That's the indication here. Tell me about the second half of March for Capricorn. This feels like such a broad reading though. Like this could be sudden wealth. See, this is talking about the ending the separation or the division, because we have the Four of Swords upright, which is separation, Four of Swords in reverse coming out of separation, the Hermit's in solitude. So it's saying let's not do anymore what we're doing now. And that's isolating someone from the group. That's saying that's sudden wealth, abundance. It's saying by doing this, there's some sort of good coming out of it. Unexpected income. Doing the unexpected. The cross, sacrifices or burdens. This is talking about changing the status quo. It's talking about, and it feels so high school to me, the way it feels like how you get treated in school when there's groups that gang up on you because you're different. But I feel like this is an adult situation, and it's saying, change your perspective no matter what the other people, the main group, think about it. To me, this feels like if this is about someone who is seeing someone who's socially awkward, it seems like this is saying, it's indicating like someone is seeing that this person needs some sort of empathy and compassion, possibly hasn't given that to them yet, because they're in this group who don't seem very empathetic. Saying you don't have to go with the crowd. I feel like getting to know this person would be very rewarding for the one who's dealing with it, dealing with this situation on like a life in like a life journey type of way, like learning a good old life lesson. This person, the one who's wanting to be included, has something going on with them that you can't immediately see with your eyes. And I feel like they're a pure soul, just wanting some friends. Tell me about the outcome the month of March. Page of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ten of Swords. Something about this feels life changing. Like this person could turn into the best friend you've ever had. Something about this is like ending a way of being and starting something new. Because this is talking about not being sorry about being sorry about doing something here, and then no longer ending a harsh ending, something ending abruptly and never looking back. So it's saying that a way of being, someone is not going to be sorry in regards to a way of being, and they're never going to look back. It's like this is like indicating like something that is changing someone permanently. And it feels more, it's about a perspective. It's about a way of seeing people or seeing the world, something like that. Tell me about the Page of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords. Two of coin in reverse. Ace of swords. Knight of coin. This can also be about someone may start standing up for other people's rights, or there's something about this that is going to be a big change for someone. And sometimes those small interactions can make big changes. Tell me about the two of coin in reverse, ace of swords, knot of coin. Top of coin in reverse, the high priestess, justice in reverse. This feels like to me, this seems to me like it's talking about advocacy, advocating for those who can't advocate for themselves. This situation may lead someone into some kind of humanitarian efforts. Because with this justice in reverse, I got helping those who can't help themselves. Someone is like finding their calling in this, dealing with this situation, is what I feel like is going on here. Making the not feeling sorry about making the choice to not leave someone out in the cold. I feel like someone here is finding that they're not that person that's in that group. And it may lead to someone finding their purpose or finding their calling in humanitarian efforts, advocacy, or helping those who can't help themselves. Huh. All right. Tell me about the outcome for Capricorn for the month of March. Being male, so that's masculine energy. So you could be a masculine or dealing with a masculine. Mature woman. Could be a mature woman dealing with a, it's feminine energy. So you could be a feminine dealing with a feminine. And false person. See, Ten of Swords, putting an end, promising to put an end to injustice. Let me get one more for false person. Tell me about false person. Capricorn. Obstacles or challenges. I don't feel like this is talking about someone who's lying. I feel like this is more talking about, like I said, that group of people who just don't have a full understanding. Helping those who can't help themselves. So false person, this feels to me like education, educating people. And this could be in regards to something very specific. What I'm seeing in my head is people on the spectrum. I'm also seeing Down syndrome, which I know most people with Down syndrome, you can look at them and see that they have Down syndrome, but I keep seeing it in my head. There's some kind of, someone becomes passionate about having a voice for these types of people. Okay. Tell me about the advice for Capricorn for the month of March. Ace of Swords in reverse. The World. Someone here has a huge amount of empathy for those who cannot speak for themselves. See, This is like unable to speak, wanting to tell the world, because this is saying the Three of Swords is sadness, heartbreak, disappointment. This is, I want to tell the world because there's not enough education here. There's not enough truth spoken to the world, and that hurts my heart. That's what this is saying. Ace of Swords in reverse, the World, Three of Swords. Five of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is about speaking out. Yeah. Nine of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords, Page of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, any confusion or illusion becoming clear. This is saying that for the one who's feeling this way, saying there is not enough being said, there's not enough being put out in the world. It's talking about information, it's talking about communication. The Lovers, and the Ten of Wands. I'm hearing having a voice for the voiceless. This is something about um bringing awareness to something that isn't talked about enough, and it's in regards to, I'm not sure exactly what it's in regards to, but what got this started is someone who either is on the spectrum or has Down syndrome. That's what got someone started on this path. And it's led to something bigger. Tell me about the advice for Capricorn, the month of March. The Sun, that is clarity. Yeah. See, this is talking about something that isn't, the truth isn't spoken enough. Bringing clarity. Instead of turning your back on it, bringing clarity. This is, once again, talking about awareness, speaking on a public platform. The magnifying glass. This is looking at something more closely. Yeah. The advice here is saying that whoever this is resonating for, this is about bringing something to the forefront. This is saying we need to talk about this more. We need to make more people aware. This is becoming someone's passion. This is becoming someone's purpose, their calling. Yeah, see the rider. This is a quick messenger. So, what this reading is about is someone finding their purpose in a small moment. And that's how it happens. Whenever you find something that you knew or know that you were meant to do, it's usually, you usually stumble upon it. And I feel like this is what this is talking about, that someone is going to go through a situation that is going to lead to them finding their purpose in um, humanitarian situations, advocacy, um, bringing awareness to something. But it feels to me like it has a lot to do with it's stemming from a situation where someone was dealing with someone who's on the spectrum or has Down syndrome. It's something, it's starting from something in that line. It may grow to something bigger, or it may change in some type of way, but it's on that path. Okay, so let's get started with the timing cards, messages for Capricorn for the month of March. You have this month and a long time. All right, let's get the Awakened Soul Oracle messages for Capricorn for the month of March. You have Perseverance. And on the bottom is Adventure. Perseverance. Says the Perseverance card is called to you today to remind you that you have more resourcefulness, ability, and potential than you may ever even know. It is kindly asking that you stop limiting yourself because of what has happened in the past. Your fears, what other people think of you, or what you can and cannot do. Dig deep, push through the limitations you have placed on yourself. If you've been looking for a sign to keep going, this is it. The doubt that may have started to seed is just your fear testing you. As long as it is safe for you to continue, keep going. Don't allow your current circumstances to dominate or be the thing in your life. It doesn't have to be what defines you or have your energy and attention. Separate yourself from the people and the situation to get some perspective. What is happening is either a challenge, an opportunity, or an obstacle. You choose. What does that say? It says it doesn't have to be. Don't allow your current circumstances to dominate or be the thing in your life. It doesn't have to be what defines you or have your energy and attention. Separate yourself from the people and the situation to get some perspective, which is exactly what I was talking about earlier about separating yourself and seeing things from a different perspective. What is happening is either a challenge, an opportunity, or an obstacle. You choose. And I also said this, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to start living your purpose or do what you're passionate about. Look for creative solutions and resources to move you forward. Think outside of what you have previously considered. Life is a long game. Don't just think small and for the short term. Shadow meaning giving up, only looking at the problem, giving your power away, feeling helpless. See, that is the feeling. That's what it was talking about in the beginning is someone dealing with someone else and feeling like there's nothing they can do, but turning by changing perspective, getting to know that person, creating a bond or a relationship with that person can lead to finding your purpose, finding your calling. Affirmation: I am never given anything I cannot handle. And personal reflections: in what areas of my life do I need more perseverance? All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.